Getting set to kick the ball.
Three. Set to kick this one.
Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Iowa's offense comes on the field first today. And there comes the starter running back onto the field. He is a special talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face this offense.
Boy, Chris, this guy is special. It's almost like he floats across the field. I mean, I don't think anyone can take him down in the open field. He's the guy that teams try to key on, but sometimes it feels as though no one can contain him.
The back's got it on a counter.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He looks for an open man. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
They come to the line for a third and very long here on the opening drive. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. The Hawkeyes will have to punt this one away.
On to kick it away.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Coverage team brings down the returner. The Tigers offense gets their first crack now. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher. Very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out.
There's the handoff. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big... Offense in good position.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
And the pressure gets to him again.
And I'm shocked this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris. You know what he's all about. Sit in the pocket, make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside. Really not in his arsenal, as you see, and it backfires for a big loss.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He's found some room with the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. Second down play coming up.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, they trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
With the catch, it's Toppins. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. Looks left and finds his target there. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Memphis 14, Iowa 0.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So we've reached the end of one, and time now for a great tradition here in Iowa City as the crowd pauses to wave at the Children's Hospital, the kids and their families watching this game, showing so much courage. What a great moment. We hope the kids can enjoy the rest of the game, and they hope they can give the Hawkeyes some inspiration, perhaps, as we begin the second quarter of play here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Handing off on the draw play. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Testing the right side here. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Drops back. He could throw for it on 3rd down. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area. He decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Looks like Memphis will have the 1st down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is,
he'll take a deep shot here. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that...
Extra point.
and hit it for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Memphis 21, Iowa 0.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after the incompletion on first down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Takes the handoff on the counter play. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And the Hawkeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. The Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
12 on the play. Second down coming up.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. First down here for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Memphis. This offense cannot be stopped.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
An extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. One play, and they're already past the 40, first and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Always have to be careful.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Got him. He's sacked. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. So here we go. Off the huge gain they set up now suddenly in the red zone for first and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Touchdown, Tigers. This offense is still clicking.
Number 3 in the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game.
That makes the score Memphis 35.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Handoff to the back. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hawkeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. They're going to run it. Gets into space at the 50. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. He slings this one deep down the left side. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Hard running through a tackle. That's the takeaway this defense was looking for. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And the Hawkeyes bring their punt team onto the field. And they've got the return of Corral. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. They call the counter play here. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he's going to launch it deep again. He grabs it inside the 20.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The offense knocking on the door with touchdown, Memphis. And this one is getting ugly. Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Memphis 42, Iowa 0.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? He's running out of time here. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Quick throw, testing the middle. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Brings up second down.
3:25.
Quarterback keeps the football. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Memphis has the lead here. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Hopping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they? And he takes it all the way to the end zone.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. But he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. He's moving out of the pocket. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. Touchdown Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Running out of time in the pocket. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick six.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks. After consecutive losses, they need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. The Hawkeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Some hard running there through a tackle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. Punt team ready to boot it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. 1st and 10 play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Because I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
He's brought down at the 35. 3rd down coming up.
We reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Has no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. And the Hawkeyes will line up to boot it away. And no chance for a return as the one sails out of bounds. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
He runs out of bounds at the 26.
Second down after that short completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Now it's 2nd down here.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Touchdown, Memphis. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Memphis 56, Iowa 7.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That makes the score Memphis 63, Iowa 7.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. And he can't escape. It's a sack to the defense. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Hawkeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And he's able to send the punt away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. Back in motion now. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. Catch made down inside the 20. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brings up a 2nd down and goal to go.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He's got it near the end zone. Can't quite make it. Forced out at the 2-yard line. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Direct snap to the back. Touchdown, Memphis. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Iowa, 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass ball is incomplete as time expires. That makes it back-to-back-to-back hard-earned victories to start this season. Is this team a legit contender going forward?
They sure look like it right now, Chris. 3 weeks into this season.